for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. In obituary news this morning, a memorial service for James Dillon Lang, age 13, of Sylacauga, will be Saturday at 1 p.m. from Bemiston Baptist Church in Talladega. In lieu of flowers, a contribution in James' memory may be made to the Bemiston Baptist Church. Fond memories and expressions of sympathy may be shared at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Tamaya Taylor, age 26, of Sylacauga, died September the 10th. Funeral arrangement to be announced by Community Funeral Home. Mary Oden, age 76, died September the 13th. Community Funeral Home announcing. Eveline Pitts, age 80, died September 14th. Funeral arrangements to be released by Community Funeral Home. Sharon Silman died September 14th. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga with the arrangements. Graveside funeral service for Annie King will be this morning at 11 a.m. from Pleasant Hill Church Cemetery. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga directing. Funeral service for Carrie Threet will be Thursday, September 16th at 1 p.m. from Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga with burial in the Coosa Valley Baptist Church Cemetery in Vincent. Visitation is today, 1 until 7 at the funeral home. Community Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Kaylee Wisdom Fornara, age 20, of Childersburg, is Thursday at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Randy Smith Funeral Home. Reverend Mark Deason and Brother James Cooey officiating. Burial in the Green Hill Cemetery of Childersburg. Miss Fornara died Saturday at East Alabama Medical Center. Visitation is tonight, 6 until 8 at the funeral home. Randy Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga directing. Homegoing celebration remembering the life of Christine Jemison, age 95, will be Friday, September 17th at 11 a.m. from Kelly Springs Memorial Gardens with Pastor L.L. Jacobs officiating. There will be no public viewing for Ms. Jemison. There is a public viewing for Ms. Jemison on Thursday from 2 until 7 at the funeral home. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory, Talladega directing. Mr. Leonard Peoples, age 63, of Caledon, died Tuesday, September 14th at his residence. Armour's Memorial Funeral Home, Alexander City, will announce the arrangements. Mrs. Willie B. Mrs. Punch Ewing, age 78, of Alexander City, died Saturday. Armour's Memorial Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. And memorial service for Mr. Billy Glenn, age 82, of Goodwater, will be Friday at 11 a.m. from Armour's Memorial Chapel in Alexander City. Final arrangements entrusted to Armour's Memorial Funeral Home of Alexander City. This obituary report this morning brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.